What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Just in Time. So as you can see, I'm wearing a new shirt. This is my Star Wars shirt that I got from UK. Nice, no? I'm trying to wear different types of shirts so you guys can see all the shirts that you've never seen before. Hopefully one day I can get sponsors from different shirts, and then the first part of this video will always be like a promotion for a shirt segment. This is Nike's new shirt. This is Adidas' new shirt. I just want to be an ambassador, please sponsor me. So for this episode, I was actually supposed to do something with a friend, like a collab, but as the days drew closer, she kind of backed out because she had family issues. And I approached her with a lot of empathy because the topic that we were gonna tackle on that day was really tough, super tough. But this made me reflect because I couldn't imagine how difficult it must have been for this person to want to come out and express how she felt about this. And it made me start to realize, oh, how do I react when I am faced with tough situations, especially situations that I am not comfortable with? And I noticed that I always approach it with this kind of I am my mentality, I just want, don't want, like that. And it really made me question why. Because I am a strong believer in internal locus of control, which is basically that I think that I'm in control of things and I don't attribute to things that, oh, this person is doing this, so 他害死我, or 害西瓜. And I believe that if there's anything that needs to be changed, that I'm in a position and in power to actually change it. So I never want something to become an excuse for me to not do something or not be able to do something. But at the same time, every time I'm met with these situations, I'm the slightest bit of friction, right? I'll be, oh, okay, cannot do it, It's not my fault. It's this thing's fault that is stopping me from doing it. So I'll always back out really quick. And this started to create a lot of dissonance in me because I'm on the one hand, I believe that I can do anything and I'm in control and I'm in power. But at the same time, I'm allowing myself to be hindered and to be stopped and to be put back at what the littlest excuse. It was mainly for stuff like acting and castings and even sometimes videos like this. And this is what really got me thinking because I'm I thought that I was in control. I thought that I was being really an advocate for internal locus of control type thinking, but yet I was allowing my fear of that action or fear of whatever I was going to do to control me. Because of how uncomfortable I was feeling, I was allowing that feeling of discomfort to actually dictate my behavior, and this was not okay with me. So I had to be super mindful and insightful. I kind of sit down and really think about, why am I doing this? Why am I kind of shortchanging myself, or kind of for lack of better terms, tripping myself because like I said, I want to do it, but I'm afraid. And when I looked at why I was so uncomfortable about doing stuff like this, I kind of thought, okay, maybe it's a low self-confidence, low self-esteem, I don't believe in my ability, fear, stuff like this that was actually beginning to dictate my behavior. Now this, of course, was a tough pill to swallow because it takes a lot of humility for me to reach that point to admit that, hey, I am shortchanging myself. I am actually shooting myself in the foot and blaming other things. So, but at the same time, it's when I'm able to pinpoint where I'm going wrong, I'm in a better position to solve the problem. So this internal, external locus of control, there's good and bad to both sides. Internal locus of control, the good thing is that you're always in control, nothing will ever be able to stop you. It's this feeling of empowerment, you are empowered to do whatever the heck that you want to do. You can do it. But at the same time, I guess the bad part is that this sense of responsibility and accountability, you can no longer blame anybody else with it. It's all you. So it's kind of with great power comes great responsibility. Oh, Spider-Man reference. And the external locus of control is that it's easy to blame everybody else, so that's a bad character, obviously, but you damn carefree though, because everything is everybody else's fault. If it rains, I didn't bring umbrella, then it's God's fault for making it rain. That kind of mindset that everything is outward, you push everything outward. So you don't have that burden of the responsibility to act and take responsibility. But again, everything is everybody else's fault. So yeah, this was actually just kind of an insight into my brain and how I actually get these videos up. It's actually throughout all of my life, these interactions with people, and I start to wonder, I start to question, oh, why did this happen? Why did that happen? Why do I react to this? And that's actually how I get all of my videos out. Hope you enjoyed this little mindfuck of mine, and I hope that you guys will be able to be mindful about yourselves. Hopefully you guys choose to be more veered towards the internal locus of control than external. So yeah, this video was actually really fun for me to produce. I hope you guys liked it, and do let me know what you guys want to hear about next. Catch you guys later. Star Wars shirt!